Today I'm checking out the new app from Moment called RTRO. That's RTRO if you're looking for it on an app store, the good folk from Moment's new app. You know, the smartphone lens people. Anyway, the RTRO app helps you to create super vibey stories on social media for Instagram, Facebook, Twitter and TikTok. And maybe clips for your YouTube too, whatever you like. But to be honest, I think it's really aiming for the vertical market. So more likely you'll be using this for Instagram stories and TikTok and maybe Facebook stories too. So let me walk you through what I think are the top 5 features of the app. One of the standout features is that Moment wanted to bring some top looks to their app. So they asked their favorite filmmakers to develop their own looks and make them available as presets on this app. Okay, so a few of these looks are available free when you download the app, but to get to choose the others, you need to sign up for the subscription package, which I think is $15 per year on the US Apple Store or $2 a month if you just want to try it out and see if it's your thing. So it'll vary according to your own app store. This way, you also get to remove the watermark from your videos too. And as far as I know, it's only available for Apple devices. Once you've got your look, you can find them at the bottom of the app. You can then swipe left and right to switch the look and up and down on the screen to change the intensity of the look. But remember, if you're holding it in landscape, then that's kind of the other way around. You'll see what I mean when you try it. If you want to lock your exposure and focus, then simply hold onto the crosshair until they turn yellow. Tap the screen again to unlock it. Simple. If you want to switch cameras to the selfie mode, then just double tap on the screen and again to switch back. And you can choose any of the cameras available on your device by hitting the camera icon in the top left corner to choose your lens. This is the iPhone 11 Pro Max, so I've got 3 lenses to choose from. You can also choose your frame rate too if you subscribe to RTRO, from the more usual and standard 30 frames per second to the more cinematic 24 frames per second to the downright vintage 18 frames per second for that Super 8 look, and then down even to 12 or even 6 frames per second for draggy shutter type effects, old school jittery vibes. So check this out. And if you're using the anamorphic lens from Moment too, then you can choose to activate the anamorphic de-squeeze option too to correct your video image. You'd kind of expect that from Moment because it's their app and it's their lens, but it's neat to see it easily accessible like this. I can't remember the number of times I've forgotten to do it though. Alright, here's a neat feature, number 2 on my list. When you're recording, you don't have to do anything else to zoom. You can just press the record button and hold it up and move your finger up and down to zoom back in and out again. When you're done, just release your finger and it stops recording. Simple. When you're done with that clip recording, you can choose if you're happy with it or not and delete it if you want to. You can also choose the export format right here too, as either 9:16, 3:4 or 1:1. And you can export it in all formats if you want to. You can simply repurpose your content for the platform you want to post it on. Nice and easy feature. So that's great for a single clip. The really juicy feature is the number 3 in my top 5 list. If you hit the back button, you can just go back to your original clip and continue your story where you left off. You can add as many clips as you like, up to 60 seconds in one complete story, and the handy timer counts you down as you fill up the clip line at the bottom of the screen. It also shows you the clips you have, and you can delete out any of those that you're not happy with at any time, at any point before the export. And you can even go in and take stuff out and do another export too. And here's a nice tip as number 4 in this series. See the tick marks on the film strip icon at the top right of this screen? You can toggle that on and off, and it will toggle off the information about the date and the look that you've chosen on or off too. But just remember, it looks like it applies to the whole story, not each clip on its own. And here's tip number 5, subject tracking. This is a feature that's available only if you subscribe to RTRO. It's not part of the free app feature set. But if you think about it and what it can do, it seems pretty cool. If you press and hold on a subject, you get real-time tracking on that person or object, whatever you've locked onto. And if you want to stop, you just tap anywhere on the screen to deactivate the tracking. The coolest thing is that if your subject goes out of shot, the app looks like it still remembers it and begins to track again when it comes back into shot, staying in focus and exposing it correctly too. That's fantastic. So overall, I like it. I think it's a cool little app, and I'll probably be using this on my Instagram stories and Facebook too, because I'm old. TikTok, yeah, maybe that too, if they don't laugh me out of town. If you're looking for ideas as to how to create cool and interesting stories, check out my video here for 7 tips for cinematic shots to keep your stories fresh. In the meantime, enjoy the freedom when it comes, my friends. Be well and keep safe.